We've all seen the toxicity of this community in one way or another, and in today's video I'm going to talk about my experiences, my opinions, my thoughts on the matter, and perhaps how we can maybe change this for the better and not for the worse. We can hopefully reunite the community and have it be a positive influence and not a negative influence on every single person playing on Hypixel. What's going on, guys? It is Sadbot or Justin, and welcome back to some more Hypixel Skywars, where today we have a subject to talk about. So, yesterday, CMJ uploaded a video. I will link it down in the description if you guys want to watch it, talking about the toxicity of Hypixel players, and more specifically, the Mega Skywars community. Now, in that video, he kind of called me out to talk about it myself, not because I'm toxic, but because I'm the antithesis of that. So, I figured it would be a great opportunity to try and say what I have to say, get my voice out there, get it heard, and maybe make a difference, maybe have an influence on the toxic players in the community. So, if you guys are watching this and you have a friend who is toxic, or you know a player who is toxic, try and share this video with them. And if you are toxic yourself, make sure you stick around, watch this whole video, and try and have an open mind and listen to what I have to say, and maybe it'll change your mind on being a toxic player. Who knows? If you're toxic, you may stay that way, but hopefully we can change a few people's opinions on being toxic, and that's at least the goal for what I'm trying for. So if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you drop a like rating. If your YouTube is linked to your Twitter, I'm going to include the hashtag #MakeSkywarsGreatAgain in the title of this video. So if a lot of people like this, it could get trending on Twitter, and that just may bring more light onto this topic, and maybe, just maybe, turn this negative thing on the server into a positive thing on the server, and that's pretty much it. So here we go. So what exactly is considered being toxic on Hypixel, or really any server, I suppose? I mean, there's a lot of obvious terms out there. You could say to someone, you could be insulting someone in a very aggressive manner, you could be making fun of someone, you could be just being incredibly aggressive to someone, but the most common term I see, and a lot of you guys probably see as well, is the term KYS, which stands for kill yourself, which is a very horrible thing to say to someone, and I bet not a single person out there who is saying this in Minecraft, or in Skywars, or in any game, I doubt they say that to anyone in real life, because you don't just do that. Obviously, on Hypixel, you do get banned if you say that. At least someone takes a screenshot or chat reports you or something happens. You will get banned for it, but there are a lot of other things that people say, and in fact, right now, those are just a few screenshots I have of players being incredibly toxic to me. I'm not going to zoom in, I'm not going to read them out. They are very hurtful things, insulting things, things that don't make sense, or things that are just trying to get under my skin. Now, in terms of my feelings about players insulting me or being aggressive towards me, I get that a lot. If I unnick and go into a Mega Skywars game and I just don't even talk, players will, 1, see me in there. Players will then, 2, start massively insulting me or making fun of me. Obviously, there are a few good eggs out there who are just nice people. I'm assuming a lot of you guys watching this are just nice individuals who, if you saw me, you would say hi, you'd say I like your videos, you would say, yeah, you have nice eyes. I don't know what you might say, I have no idea, but there are a lot of players who will see me, and I don't really know why, but they'll just attack me. So I don't really get it, to be honest. It doesn't really affect me. I've been doing YouTube for 5 years. Nothing anyone will ever say will ever really get under my skin, especially when it's in Minecraft and about nothing really, especially if it's about my playstyle in Minecraft. So, a lot of people are very aggressive. Now, obviously, this doesn't affect just me. I'm sure even some of you have been the subject of toxic harassment, if you will, or toxic insults, rather, on the server. Now, the big question is, why are these players saying these things? Do they have any remorse? What is their mentality behind being toxic? Now, I bet you if you were to ask any toxic player why are they toxic, they would reply saying, because it's funny, because it's a block game, because I just don't like you. Things like that. I'd say those are the main top 3 reasonings they would give you if you were to ask them that question. Those reasons are kind of null and void, because it may be funny to that group of friends, but to the majority of us, it's just you being a bad person. For the second reasoning, because it's a block game, you wouldn't say this stuff to us in real life, to our face. You wouldn't say this stuff to other people. You would have to see counseling, most likely, or maybe anger management or something like that. It wouldn't go down like that. So what does it matter if it's Minecraft, Call of Duty, Overwatch, Counter-Strike, Battlefield, whatever game it is? What does it matter that it's a video game? It doesn't change the point of that. And the last reasoning that they would give, at least in my opinion, the top 3 there, I don't like you. That one is weird to me because I have seen other YouTubers who have been toxic in the past or who are still toxic make videos about me, just insulting me, calling me bad names, calling me out for whatever reason, saying I don't deserve anything or I'm very ugly or something, anything along those lines. And it's like, why? I don't know you. I've never interacted with you. I've never even spoken to you. How can you have such hatred towards me when I literally have never spoken to you in my entire life? I don't get that. I don't get the thought process of, hey, I don't like you. I don't know why. I just don't like you. I mean, what do you mean why? A lot of times, again, going in terms of my own opinion, my own experiences here, certain players don't like me because I'm worse at PvP than they are. Like, say that again. Players don't like me because I'm worse at the game than they are. That doesn't make sense. That is not a reasoning to be toxic or to insult or to be aggressive towards someone. That is literally no reasoning. For all I know, they could be really cool people, but then they just randomly hate me for no reason, and then I just don't like them because they're just being aggressive to me. They put themselves off in a bad way from the very get-go. It just makes zero sense. Now, I think a bit of this toxicity lies within immaturity, that's for sure, but a bigger part, and the more prevalent parts, I would say, are peer pressure and seeing role models do it, or rather, people that are well-known do it. So, leaderboarders. Everyone knows who they are because they're on the leaderboard. Everyone knows their name. They play a lot. They're very good. Players who see them on the leaderboard, see their name a lot, will recognize their name, and then they may become fans of those players. So then when they see those players be toxic, they think that's the cool thing to do because they are doing it. So then those people who were not toxic before will now do it just because they saw someone more popular than them do it themselves. I see this a lot with YouTubers as well. Now, if you're a YouTuber and you play on Hypixel and you make Skywars videos, you, my friend, are a role model. People will look up to you. They will do things based upon what they may be seeing you do. So, if you're being a toxic, bad player, they may look up to that and say, well, that's what this guy does, so I should do it too, right? That's the cool thing to do. You should, you're a role model. You should know what you're doing. You have a voice to your audience. You should use that voice for a positive influence rather than a negative influence. You should use your voice and your reach to make sure people are kind, to make sure they're caring, to make sure they don't just insult people or attack people for no reason. So, I would actually like to set a challenge to every player watching this video and every toxic player who is currently being toxic. Try and go 3 full days, starting today, without saying anything harmful or aggressive or insulting. Instead, when fights end, just say GG, you get karma for that. If you lose a fight, say good fight. If you win incredibly easily, don't say 10, don't say L, don't say you suck. Say, here are a few tips to get better. Just be kind, be generous, be helpful. That would be a huge twist to what we currently have right now. Don't be insulting, don't be negative, don't be mean, is pretty much what I'm saying here. Because I just really don't want to see this community keep going down the path of being toxic and more toxic and more toxic. I would like to see us stop right there and start moving back up again to being just generous, nice, kind, and helpful people to one another. Because this is our community. This is our game. This is our server. We love it. We play on it no matter what. We like being here. So if we like being here, let's make it a nice place to be and make it a friendly community. Make it a nice, welcoming thing to be had. That would be a huge change, and I would love to see if it would happen. So if you're incredibly toxic, just try it. 3 days. If you think that's too long, just try one full 24-hour period. And you'll see, like, you won't get mad, you won't get triggered, just being nice and being kind and being positive is so much better for you than being negative and being mean and being insulting. And you will literally be so much happier if you're just positive and you have no negative interactions ever. That would be huge. Now, if on the off chance players don't care, and they don't care what I'm saying at all, and you still see people being toxic towards you, you can do a few easy things. 1, add them to your ignore list. You will never see them speak ever again. Boom, done. Problem solved. 2, take a screenshot of what they're saying, and either contact a helper, a mod, make a forum report. I've done it before. It's actually really, really easy to do. You fill up like 4 things. It's super easy. And just like that, they will get muted and or banned. It's really, really easy. Just the worst thing you could possibly do would be to reply to them, fuel what they're saying, and give them what they want. Honestly, I feel like a lot of toxic players are saying these things to you just to get reactions. That's what they want out of it. So just do not give that to them. Either ignore them, take a screenshot, and get them banned or muted. Even though I hope it does not come to that, it's still an option. It's there. Use it if you want to. You can also use /chat report space their name, and then one more time /chat report space confirm, and it'll do it automatically for you. It's an option. It's there. I'd rather it not happen, but again, it's there for you to use, so definitely use it. Now, I really, really do want this community to be better again. I want it to be more helpful, be more generous, be more kind, because when I first joined Hypixel, like way back, basically when it started, Mercedes found it, and we started playing together on the server way, way long ago. Mainly SG and Arena, way back in the day. I never really saw people be mean. It was always just good fights, GG's, you're pretty good, here are some tips, just, it was always nice things. I really never saw mean things be said. So it would be nice if we could get that back. I don't really know what brought it to Hypixel. I just feel like that's the natural order of things, and eventually one person will do it, 1 more will do it, 2 more will do it, 4 more will do it, and it will just spread like wildfire, and more and more and more people will do it. But we can always use a hose, put that fire out, and make it a great area again. That was all very cringy, I do apologize, but I think that is everything I would like to say on this topic. I may have rambled a little bit, but, you know, I have a lot to say, so there you go. It's a nice long video for you. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure you drop a like rating, guys. Tweet out hashtag make Skywars great in. Comment down hashtag make Skywars great again. And hopefully I got to someone. If you're a YouTuber and you've seen this be an issue on the server, I encourage you to make a video on this subject as well, just like CMJ did for me. I think it's good. The more people we have talking about this, the more civil discussion being had, the more light we shine on this issue, the easier it'll be to resolve and the quicker it will resolve. So, if you guys make videos, definitely go ahead. Make it, link it to me on Twitter. @SadGamers, literally tweet it to me. I will watch it. I am very curious on what everyone's opinions are on this matter. And if you're a toxic player, comment down. Did I change your mind? Did I open your eyes at all? Are you still going to be toxic, or have you changed your ways, or at least are going to try to change your ways? Comment down, let me know. But guys, I think that will do it for me. So if you did enjoy, drop a like, subscribe, and of course, share it around. Other than that though, I will talk to you all later. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fun time on the server. Peace out. Oh, and one last thing I forgot to mention is that a lot of people will take this game incredibly seriously. They go for these insane KDs. If they lose or die even one time, they freak out because it may ruin their KD or their win-loss, things like that. We've all just got to relax, take the game way less seriously, and just not care about these virtual numbers that realistically mean nothing. Like having a 37 KD doesn't mean anything. It's not going to do anything for you. So we've always got to like calm down a little bit, take the game a little less seriously, and just not care about our KD. Luckily, I already don't care about my KD. That's why I do so many challenges where I literally die for like an hour straight with getting 0 kills, and then I finally win the challenge. Maybe I just suck, but I don't really care because it's still fun. So that's the last thing I want to mention is just let's all just chillax about the KDs, chillax about taking the game too seriously, and just play the game for what it's meant to be played for, and that's for fun. So Now I will talk to you all later. How do I say, guys? Peace out.